let's continue with the next question from the second quiz. So we have done up to 30 or 32 questions, and now it is question 32. We want to add the values from this variable and save the result to this variable. Which of these ways is wrong? So there are 4 ways. Almost all of them are correct. Only one of them is wrong. So we have to find out which of these is wrong. And when it says values, I guess these are numbers. So for example, this is 5 and this is 3.
Mm-hmm.
I think this one should be wrong in my opinion. But let's try them. For example, because sometimes
hey,
you say this one is wrong.
Yes.
Maybe you are right. Okay, let's test them. And because in most of these questions, the best way to find out is by testing. Let's say this is 5 and B is 3. Echo A, echo B. And now let me copy this one. So it turns out this is correct. And why it is correct? Because the shell will substitute, will make a shell expansion, and will replace this with the value of this variable. And then we'll replace this with the value of the variable. And then all of this becomes 5 plus 3. And and also we can omit this with this arithmetic expression. We may not use these dollars, and it will be okay. This is okay too, because this is an arithmetic expression, and in an arithmetic expression we don't have to use the dollar sign in front of variable. So again, this is giving the correct result, but this is also correct. So let's try this one first. I think this is correct too. And why it is correct? Because this command is printing this string, and we are sending this string through the pipe to the command BC, which is a calculator, and it will give the value of this expression. So this is correct. And this one should also be correct. This expression should be a command, I think. So this is a command actually, which calculates the value of an expression. Okay, so let's check this one. And what it is doing? It is doing string concatenation. So the shell is replacing this with the value 5 and is replacing this with its value, which is 3. But then this became like a string concatenation, a 5 and a plus and a 3. And the result is this string. And if we use spaces, this is going to be wrong, actually, because the shell will interpret this one as an assignment. So C is getting the value of A, and then it is looking at this one. It doesn't make sense in this context. And if we use parentheses, this is again a string, so it does not give the correct value. So this should be the one which is wrong, and that we should select. Actually, the question should specify that these are numeric values. So let me correct the question as well. Okay, let's continue with the next question. What is the maximum name length of the files created by this command? Here we have a command and then another command here. And there are these possible answers, 3, 2, 3, 4, 10, or 13. What do you think, Andy?
Let me think.
Which one?
No, I said 1 second.
Okay.
I can see the last one. I can see the command clearly.
I don't hear very well. Let me try this. Say it again.
I think it's the answer A, 13.
Yes, and I think you are correct because we are using this double quotes,
Yes.
and since we are using double quotes, this is a single argument. There are no 4 arguments, but it is a single argument, and there it will create just one file, and the name of the file will be this long, which is 13. And let's actually check this one. So there is just one file with this long name, which has 13 characters. What will be displayed if we execute this command? Echo 1, 2, 3, and then pipe to translate with option D, and then space, and then pipe to word count minus C. 1, 2, 3, 4, or nothing. Do you have any idea?
Yeah. Not too sure.
Okay, which one you think? I think it should be this one, the correct answer. Why? Because this is counting word count. It is usually counting words, but with the option -c, it is counting characters, or maybe it is 4. Yeah. No. Okay. Let's see. Either 3 or 4. I'm not sure either. So
I
it
think
is
it's 4 too.
okay. Maybe okay. Let's see. So it is counting characters, and now this echo 1, 2, 3 actually is printing 4 characters because it is printing also new line characters, but this translate D is deleting white spaces, and now I'm not sure whether the new line belongs to the white spaces or not. If the new line belongs to the white spaces, then the new line character will be deleted. If it does not belong, then it will not be deleted, and then this will count 4 characters. But the best way to find out is to try this command. So it is actually 3, because this D is deleting, and this is the space class character class, and it seems that it includes the new line as well. So if we try without this one, the answer is actually 4, because echo is appending a new line character after the text that it prints. So in this case, the correct answer is 3. What is the output of this command? Echo, and then this range from A to Z, and this range from 00 to 99, and then word count W. It is counting the number of words. So in other words, how many words is going to print this command, echo? Do you have any idea? So this is a shell expansion. It is going to be replaced by A, B, C, and so on. There are 26 letters in the English alphabet. And this is also another shell expansion. And it is going to print 00, 01, 02. It will be replaced by this one. And then these two will be combined with each other. For example, A00, A01, A02, and so on. And then B00, B01, B02, and so on. And so the number of items in this range is 100. From 0 to 99, there are 100. And the number of characters in this range is 26. So I think that the correct answer should be...
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And to make sure, let's check it. So it is combining one letter with one number, and there are 26 letters and there are 100 numbers. So the total number is 2,600. What is the content of the file out if we execute this command? Echo 81 redirect to out, and then 2 and 9. So this is a redirection operator, and this is the name of the file. After the redirection operator comes the name of a file. So this command is going to create this file out. But now the question is, what will contain this file? Will contain this one, or this one, or this one, or it will be empty? What do you think? So just give an idea, because these are tricky questions. Even I could give a wrong answer unless I try. Maybe I've tried it before and I have an idea.
I think it's B, 8-1.
This one, okay.
Yes.
Let's try it. Because these are designed to be tricky questions.
That's why I'm thinking too much.
Yes. And so actually the correct answer is that it contains all the arguments, because this is the redirection, and the shell, when it sees the redirection, creates this file and makes it empty. Even if it contains something, it will make it empty. But then it is going to execute the command echo with all the other arguments. So the command echo has these 4 arguments. So the command echo is going to print these 4 numbers, and they will be stored into this file. So actually the correct answer should be this one. So it is not a problem if you are wrong sometimes. Even I can get it wrong, because you have to try it. That's the bottom line. If bin foo is a program that displays 1, and user bin foo is another program that displays 2, what will display this command? Path, user bin, and then we execute the command foo. So what do you think will be displayed? 1 and then 2.
C, number 2.
Why C?
Yes, because the path environment is used by the shell to determine the direction in which it searches for executable files.
Okay. So when we execute foo, it will look in the directory user. There is no foo in the directory user. It will look in the directory user bin, and then it is this user bin foo, and it will execute this program. And this program actually displays 2, so the correct answer should be this one. Yes. What will be displayed if we execute this command in an empty directory? Touch.a.b, aa, bb, zz, and then this other command give this value to the variable z, and then echo $z in double quotation marks. I think it should be this one, the correct answer, but let us check. Let's check. Control copy. There are no other files. So let me execute this. and it is actually displaying this because of this quotation double quotation marks. This echo is getting only one argument, which is the content of this variable, because double quotation marks do not prevent the variable expansion. So the shell is going to replace this $z with the value of the variable z, which is star. And so the command echo is going to display this this string. If we use single quotation marks, the answer is different. The answer is different because the shell does not replace this $z with its value. These single quotation marks prevent shell expansions, all shell expansions. And if I use this $z without quotations, without quotation marks, in this case, the shell will replace this $z with a star, but then it will go on and replace the star with all the file names that match this star, and only these visible file names will match the star. The invisible files are not going to match it, so the answer is different. But in our case, the correct answer is this one for this question, because there are some similar questions, but they have different quotation marks, and the correct answer should be different. What is the length of the longest file name created by this command? X takes this value and then touch X. This is similar to the previous command, but to one of the previous questions, but we don't have quotation marks. And so this makes the answer different, the correct answer. So in this case, what do you think should be the correct answer? So the longest file name, the length of the longest file name.
I don't know.
I think the correct answer should be 4 in this case. So let's test it. Because it is going to create 4 files in this case. Okay, we have an empty directory, and now we run this command, and we see that it has created 4 files, and the longest file name is this one, and its length is 4. It has 4 characters. And the answer is different if we use double quotes. Let me make the directory empty first. So if we use double quotes, then this $x is replaced with its value by the shell, and its value is this one. But then these double quotes make it a single argument. And command touch is going to get a single argument, and it is going to create a single file. And the name of this file is going to be this one. We saw this in a previous problem exercise. And so the length is going to be 13 characters, but without these double quotes, the shell is going to replace this variable with its value, but its value is this one. So it is the same as typing this. And this command touch is going to create 4 files. And so, but if we use instead these single quotes, the answer is going to be completely different, because it is creating, it does not, these single quotes prevent the shell expansion of this variable. And so it is just going to create a file, a single file with this name, this exact name. So for this question, the correct answer should be 4. Which redirection operator can be used to append data to the end of a file? So these are all redirection operators. This is a pipe, actually. It does not append to the end of a file.
I think it's the answer A.
A, yes. Because, this is... Okay.
Can I say it or you?
Yes, say it. Okay.
Because to append data to the end of the file, you need to use this one.
Okay, yes, that's the correct answer. No need to test in this case, because we just know that this is for this purpose, that one is for that purpose. To append, we should use that double redirector. The command T gets input from standard input and sends it to standard output and to one or more files. Is this correct? Is this true or false?
T gets input from Steam and send it to. No, it's. I think it's false.
Actually, it is true, because this is what the command T does. And T is like this. T. It takes data from the left side, and it is sending data to the right side, but it is also sending data downwards. So it takes some data from the left side, and it is sending them to one file, and it is also sending the same data to standard output. So let's test it. For example, okay, with this command, we are going to send the data to the command T, but also we are going to give the name of a file to this command. Now, what is happening is that the output of this command through the pipe goes to the command T. And now the command T sends it to the standard output. But it also saves it to this file. At the same time, it is saving it to a file and also sending it to the standard output. So the correct answer should be true for this question. Actually, let's try to let's see some other funny commands. Let me try to install this command cmatrix. And let's try it. So it is producing something like this on the screen. There is an old film which is called Matrix. And it takes the inspiration from that film. It is a sci-fi film. So with Control-C, I interrupted this one, this command. And let's see another funny command. I need to install this package first. And the command actually is AA5. And it is starting a terminal and making it look like a fire. Okay. Let's continue with some more questions. We have a file called word list, which has some words, one for line. We want to display the 5 first words, sorted alphabetically and numbered. Which of these commands should we use? Select one. NL word list, send it to sort, send it to set. And this is set command that is deleting something. Sort word list, NL head -5, split -1 word list, cut XA head 5, NL word list, sort head -5. So which one do you think should be the correct command? We want to display the 5 first words, sorted alphabetically and numbered. First of all, this.
I think it's maybe D.
D. Yeah, this maybe is correct. Most probably this is correct. This NL, I think, is number lines. So it is going to number each line to place one number in front of each line. And we have not seen this command, but we can find out with the option help. So this command is writing each file to standard output with line numbers added. So in front of each line, it is going to add one number, number 1, 2, 3, and so on. So this NL and then word list is going to add one number in front of each line or in front of each word. And then this sort is going to sort. But actually, it is going to sort by the first column. By default, it is sorting by the first column. So it is actually sorting the numbers which are in the first column. So it is not sorting the words actually. So we are getting the 5 words, but not sorted alphabetically. So maybe this is the wrong command. And we can try this one.
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe it's B. Because
because it is sorting the list of words first, and then it is adding a number in front, and then it is getting the first 5 words. So maybe the correct answer is B.
Yes.
How many arguments has this command? Echo, this is a test. The command echo, how many arguments is getting in this case? So because we are using these double quotes, it doesn't matter that there are empty spaces here. This is considered as one argument. So
I think it's 4.
Yes, it is getting just one argument. Because the shell is separating arguments from each other by white spaces. One or more white spaces separate arguments. But if we use these double quotes or single quotes, it is ignoring the white spaces, and it is considering all this as one argument. So in this case, the command echo is getting just one argument. Which of these commands shows only the lines 11, 15 in the file foo? Let's check them one by one. So head -15 foo, -16 foo, and then tail -5 foo. Can this be correct?
Add -16.
So this -16 actually it is showing the first 16 lines from 1 to 16. Yes, from 1 to 16.
No, I think I'm more with D or E for the last one.
Yes, but either B or E. But which one of these is correct? Think about it. Let's check this one first. Tail -15. It is going to display actually the last 15 lines. So this is tail. It is going to display the last 15 lines, and then head -11. From this, it is going to display top 11 lines from this one. So in total, it is going to display 11 lines actually, not 5. From 11 to 15 are 5 lines. So this is going to display 11 lines. So this cannot be correct.
Yeah.
And also all this A and C and D cannot be correct because when we see this command tail -5, but then we have this file name here. We should not have this file name because we are getting input from the pipe. So this is not correct. This is not correct. This is not correct. Even if we don't check the numbers, if we check the numbers, it will still be wrong. So most probably this is the correct one, the correct answer. Head -15, it is getting the first 15 lines from the top, and then tail -5, from these 15 lines, it is getting the last 5. So this command is outputting 15 lines, and this command is getting the the last 5 lines from this one. And so I think these are the lines. Okay, we can check it with a simple example. So I'm displaying 100 lines, but now I am saving them to file foo, to the file foo. So the file foo has these lines, and now we want to display lines from 11 to 15. These lines, we want to display these lines. Now let's check this command. This is the correct one because it is displaying lines from 11 to 15. And let's check this one, for example. No, I did not copy it correctly. So this is not the correct answer. It is doing something else. And let's check this one. This is also not the correct answer. It does the wrong thing. This is also not correct. This is displaying the last 5 lines. It is not correct. So the only correct answer is this one. And if we look at the commands, it makes sense because this is getting the first 15 lines from 1 to 15, and then this is getting the last 5 lines from these 15 lines, which are from 11 to 15. We want to print a random line from the file. Which of these commands is wrong? So most of them are correct. Only one command from them is wrong. This sort R, what is this option minus R? We can check this one, because if we don't know then what it is, then we don't know what this sort minus R is doing. So I don't remember it, but I can look at the help of the command sort, and then this R random sort. So usually the sort is sorting them alphabetically, or if we give some other options, maybe it is sorting in the reverse order, or it is sorting numerically, it is doing numeric sorting, and so on. But with this option minus R, it is just sorting them randomly. It is making a random sort shuffle, but so actually it is mixing them. No, it is not sorting them, but it is actually mixing them. So and then we get just one line, the top one. So it is actually a random line. So this should be correct. It should get a random line from the file. Now maybe these other ones too, which include this minus R option, are correct as well. this command is getting the content of the file and it is sending it to the standard output. From the standard output through the pipe, we are sending it to sort randomly. And then we are getting the first line. This -1 and -n1 are the same. Even if we do -n and then space and then 1, it is still the same. It is getting the first line from a randomly sorted line. So this gives a random line, this one. And also sort randomly the content of this file and then get the last line, this minus and then space 1. It is getting just the last line. Also, this is getting a random line. Most probably, this is the one which does not give a random line. This option -r is reversed in reverse order, I think. Yes, -r is sort in reverse order. So it is not a random sorting. And then with this command, we get the top one, the top line, always the top line, but this is not a random line. We get always the same line. So if we run this command more than once, we will always get the same line. But if we run this command more than once, we will get random answers all the time. For example, we can check it. So we have this sorted file, this file. Now, if I try the first command, it is giving me this number. And each time that I try it, it is giving me a random number. Why? Because of this sort randomly. Now let's try the second command. It is giving me always the biggest one, because this is sorting in reverse order, and then we are getting the top line. So this does not give a random line. We can check the other ones as well and make sure that they do give a random line. So each time that we execute this command, it is giving a random number. And also this one too. Okay. So the correct answer should be B for this question. Now, what is the environment variable that holds the bash prompt? Okay, you either remember it or you don't remember it. It is PS1. So in this variable, it is stored the bash prompt. So this is a variable that contains the bash prompt. It is complex because it is changing the colors. For example, this says no color or white, which is then it is this part one, this part here. This is the color green, I think. Anyway, but if I change this one, then the prompt will be changed. This prompt will be changed. But before changing it, let me store it to a variable, to a backup variable. so that I can restore it easily. And now let me change it. PS1. And you see that it is changing the prompt. And now let us restore this variable again. And we get back the old prompt that we had. So actually, the correct answer is PS1. How many lines are in the file bar after we execute this command? Echo hi, save it to X. Echo ho, append it to X. Cut XX and save it to bar. So what do you think? How many lines should be in this file after these commands are executed? So after we execute the first command, how many lines are in this file? In the file X?
4 lines.
In total, okay. Yes, this should be the correct answer. Yeah, because after the first command, we have only one line in this X. And then after we append another line, this is appending, we append another line, then we have 2 lines. And then cut X will display 2 lines, and this one will display two lines as well. And then we will store these 4 lines to this file. So it should have 4 lines in total. And it is easy to check. I'm doing it with copy paste, but if you are trying this command yourself at home, it is better to type all the command by hand. I'm doing it with copy paste because I'm moving from one screen to another to the other, and I cannot see it. But if I had a terminal, then it would be better to write all these commands by hand. And so cut bar, and it has these 4 lines. Next page. What will be displayed if we execute this command? Path, and then echo path. Do you have any idea?
A.
This one. Actually, I think it should be this one, the correct answer. Why? Because when we use double quotes, the shell still is replacing the variables. With single quotes, it would be this one. If we use single quotes, then it would be this one, because single quotes prevent the shell from expanding the variables. But double quotes do not prevent the shell from expanding the variables. So instead of this $path, the shell is going to replace it with the value of this variable, which is this one. And so it is going to display this output. And it is easy to test this question. So this is what it is displaying. It is displaying the value of the variable path. And if we use single quotes, then these single quotes prevent the shell from expanding this variable. So it will not be replaced by its value. It will be just considered as a text. And even without quotes, it will be replaced, will be expanded by the shell. So the correct answer should be this one. What will be displayed if we execute? Okay, it is the same question that we just discussed. So with single quotes, it is not going to expand this variable. So the correct answer should be this one for this question. And I think this is the last question. If the file 20 has 20 lines and the file 30 has 30 lines, how many lines will display the command head 20 and then pipe to sort 30? And there are these possible answers. You say how many?
Yeah, 40 lines.
This one?
Yes.
Why? Because you say that this head is getting 10 lines, and then this sort is going to merge these 10 lines with these 30 lines. Let's check it, actually. So I'm displaying 20 lines, but now I'm saving them to the file 20. And let's display 30 lines and save them to the file 30. So cut 20 has 20 lines, and cut 30, we see that it has 30 lines. And now let's do this head 20 sort 30. And actually, let's count them. And the result is actually 30, because this sort is getting this file as an argument, and so it is sorting the content of this file, and at the same time it is ignoring the input that is coming from the pipe. And if we want to get the input from the pipe, there is something that we can do. If no files are given, or if the file is this minus or this dash, read standard input. So if we want to read the standard input, then we can use this dash. And now it is sorting the content from standard input, and it is sorting the content of this file. It is sorting both of them. And in this case, the answer would be 40. And it doesn't matter whether the standard input is before the file or after the file. So in this case, is 40. But without this dash, the command sort is sorting the content of the given file, not the standard input. It is ignoring the standard input. And so the correct answer is 30. So it is not a problem. If you get it wrong, it is not a problem, because these are, as I said a lot of times, these are tricky questions. And actually, if you go and try these commands and find out the correct answer, this is one way to exercise with the commands and to get more familiar with them. So it is not, this test is not, the aim of the test is not to see how much you have memorized, but it is to make you try some commands. Okay, we finished the second test, and we'll see the next test tomorrow evening.